And hello, everybody. It's baseball time in Wichita, 83rd edition of the National Baseball Congress World Series. I'm Todd Hook along with Chris, Jack, and Jack Worrell, bringing you live baseball action today from Wichita. This will be a Pool A matchup between the Northwest Arizona Boom and the Sterling, Colorado Xpress. Both teams come in with a 1-1 record in the tournament so far. Northwest Arizona will be the visiting team, so this is how they will go. David Oropeza will play left field and lead it off. Daniel Diaz will play third base. In the 3 spot will be Nick Gonzalez. He will play center field. In the cleanup spot will be Manny Ramirez. He will play shortstop. Marcus Catalano will be the designated hitter and hit 5th. In the 6th spot will be Luis Valenzuela. He will play first base, followed by Gilbert Valenzuela. He will play right field, and Robert Valenzuela, who will do the catching. Rounding out the order will be the 9-hole hitter, Paulo Rodriguez. On the mound for Northwest Arizona will be Gerardo Lerma. We'll give you his information in a moment. Lerma is a right-handed pitcher. Arizona Boom in their digital camo tops, dark gray breeches. And this will bring up David Oropeza. He is the left fielder today out of Nogales, Arizona. Steps in from the left side. 2 for 5 in the tournament. Looks like first pitch going to be about a minute early, 1:30 Central Time here in Wichita. And that's on the outside corner for a call strike. 94 degrees here at the ballpark. Wind south at 12. Heat index 101. Stay hydrated today, folks. 90 degrees here in the booth in case you cared. That is swung on and driven to center. Gale's coming in and to his right and makes the play. 1 out now here in the top of the first, just underway from Wichita. This will bring up Daniel Diaz. Diaz playing third base today out of Nogales. Right-handed hitter, 2 for 10 in the tournament. And the first pitch from Jay Kyle. That is in there for a strike. Davis, Gales, and Slusser in the outfield. Left to right, Patterson will play third base. Sparks at short. Martin at second base. And Lindgreen over at first. Bausch will do the catching. And on the mound is Jay Kyle. And that pitch is wide. Ball and a strike. Kyle, a 6-foot, 160-pounder. He just graduated from Upper Iowa. He's from Sterling, Colorado. And that pitch is wide. 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1. That floats in there low. 3 balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Just underway here in Wichita. If you're in the area, still have time to come out. This is 1 of 4 games today. If you're not in the area, settle back, tune in, and enjoy the broadcast. That is inside, and that'll be a 1-out walk to Diaz. This will bring up the 3-hole hitter, Nick Gonzalez. He's out of Vail, Arizona. Steps in from the right side, 3 for 8 on the tournament. Been swinging a pretty hot bat. And the pitch. That's in there for a call strike. Looks like a straight change there from Kyle. And the 0-1. Kyle taking a long time, holding it a long time. That ball is popped up to left field. Davis giving chase. He will lay out and he won't be able to make the play. He was about 10 yards just into foul ground, lays out face first. I think that ball may have hit him on top of the head. Not quite sure. Long run for Davis. Good hustle. A lot of foul ground here at Lawrence Dumont Stadium. Big ballpark. 330 down the line. 385 in the alley. 400 to dead center. I think there's been less than 5 home runs in the tournament so far. Get our crack staff on that one. That one misses wide. Ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2. That is popped foul back this direction. What wind we do have, about 10 to 12 mile an hour, they say, is out of the south, blowing out to left. So we'll see if that affects us. That is a soft liner to the shortstop. He's up with it, and he's not going to get him. So that ball was hit way to the right of Sparks. He gets it on a hop, unable to get the speedy Gonzalez, and that will go as a base hit for Nick Gonzalez. So he is 4 for 8 for the tournament. Boom has runners at first and second, 1 out. And the guys in the truck have responded. It looks like they are telling me that there have been 5 home runs so far this week. This is day 5 of the tournament. We had 4 games a day. Good change of pace to Manny Ramirez, and he's out in front of that one. No balls and a strike. Ramirez leads the club. He has 3 RBIs in the tournament. He's 5 for 10, swinging a hot bat out of Bisbee, Arizona. Off-speed pitch misses high. That'll even it up. 1 ball and 1 strike. Boom comes in hitting .299 as a team in the tournament, giving up almost 6 runs a game. Runners are going, and there won't be a throw. So they took advantage of a Jay Kyle off-speed pitch. Double steal was in order and successful. Runners now at second and third. Ramirez with an opportunity to get the Boom on top with a base hit. And that pitch is wide. 3 balls and a strike. 1 out. They're in at the corners. They're back in the middle straight away in the outfield and deep. That is fouled back. Good fastball at 78 from Jay Kyle. Kyle tried to sneak one by Ramirez. Just able to get a piece of it. 3-2 now. And here's the payoff. Good change of pace, and Ramirez swings through it. That'll be out number 2. Big out right there. Kyle, very much a finesse pitcher. Bread and butter is changing speeds, keeping hitters off balance. This will bring up Marcus Catalano. He's out of Tucson, 5 for 8 in the tournament. Another big out right here. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Kyle trying to get out of it with no damage. That is driven deep to right. Slusser going back. That will be out of here. That is a 3-run bomb by Marcus Catalano, and that'll put the Boom on top, 3-0. And that ball was absolutely smoked into a crosswind. And just like that, the Boom lead at 3-0. So that'll be 3 more RBIs for Catalano. Gonzalez will score, and Diaz will score. This will bring up Luis Valenzuela. It's from the left side. Out of Tucson. First pitch swinging, driven to center. Gale's right there in his tracks and makes the play. So in the top of the first, Arizona gets 3. We go to the bottom half. They lead it 3-0. We'll be right back.
For 6 generations, this land is provided for this Kansas farmer's family. Now, it also provides affordable, clean energy for Kansas. Watch the full story at weststarenergy.com/clean energy.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first. The Arizona bunch gets 3 in the top of the first. They lead the Sterling Colorado Express 3-0. Here's how Sterling will go. Ryan Sparks will lead it off and play shortstop. Devon Gales will bat second and play center field. J.T. Patterson will be over at third base and bat third. Riley Bausch will be in the cleanup spot and catch. Lucas Lindgreen will play first base. Caleb Davis will be in left. Rafael Prozo will be the designated hitter and hit seventh. Sam Slusser will be in right field. And rounding out the order will be Cody Martin at second base. Here's Ryan Sparks. First pitch from Geraldo Lerma. That is popped up. Oropesa making a long run, and he overruns it. And that drops about 20 feet foul. A lot of foul ground here. Guys need to adjust to that. So Sparks will have new life here in the bottom of the first. Sparks out of Monmouth, 3 for 9 in the tournament. Hits from the right side. And off-speed pitch floats high. Defensively, for Northwest Arizona, Oropesa will be in left, Gonzalez in center. Gilbert Valenzuela will play right. And the 1-1, that is sprayed foul down the right side. Diaz will be at third, Ramirez at short, Rodriguez at second. Luis Valenzuela over at first, Robert Valenzuela behind the plate. Geraldo Lerma will do the pitching. And that is bounced to the left side. Ramirez is going to be up with it on a couple of hops. Over to first. Throw is up the line. Luis Valenzuela able to glove it and put the tag on, and that'll do it for Sparks. 1 out now. This will bring up Devon Gales. Gales out of Hill College, 1 for 7 in the tournament, playing center field. And that's in there for a call strike on the inside corner. Good pitch from Gerardo Lerma. And the 0-1. That is sprayed to left. That'll get over the head of Oropesa. He lays out. That'll roll to the wall. Gale's around second. And he'll be into third without a challenge. So that's going to be a lead-off triple for a one-out triple for Gales. Looks like Oropesa was playing way over near the line. That wasn't deep in the hole in left center, but it was left of left field, or right of left field, so that will be something he'll remember for the next time. J.T. Patterson now out of Bellevue. 4 for 8. And he takes an off-speed pitch high. Patterson out of Calgary, Alberta. And that's high also. 2 balls to nothing to Patterson. Patterson, the first baseman, or correction, the third baseman this afternoon. And Lerma delivers three straight balls to J.T. Patterson. Sterling, Colorado trails at 3-0. And that just misses. So Patterson draws a 1-out walk. And the Express will have runners at the corners. And this will bring up the cleanup hitter, Riley Bosch. Bosch out of Bellevue, 1 for 9 here in Wichita. Bosch doing the catching. And the first pitch to him is high, ball 1. Runners at the corners. Off-speed pitch is driven down the left field line. Foul. Just foul by about 10 feet. That would have scored at least 1 run, maybe 2, depending on how Oropesa played the carom. Ball and a strike. Check swing back to the pitcher. They have the runner hung up between home and third. They will flip to the third baseman. And Gales will be retired. So Bausch will reach on a fielder's choice, kind of an excuse me swing. Gales was hung up. Not the best base running in the world there. So that will be 2 outs now. This will bring up Lucas Lindgreen. Lindgreen playing first base, 2 for 5 in the series. Just graduated from Hastings College. And it looks like we are going to have a timing violation, according to home plate umpire. Says that Lerma was tardy getting ready to pitch, so ball 1. Now here's the 1-0. That is high. 2 balls to nothing to Lucas Lindgreen. And the 2-0 is fouled off. This is game 1 of 4 today. Next game up will be Valley Center versus the Austin, Texas Shockers. I will have that one for you. And here's the 2-1. He tried to check his swing. Umpire says he went around, and that'll make it 2-2. Very shallow in right field. A lot of room in left center again. It looks like Oropesa a little closer to the line. And that is outside. 3-2 now to Lindgreen. And swung on and missed, and that'll do it. So Sterling is going to blow a pretty good opportunity to get on the board they're going to leave a couple, and we've played one in Wichita. It's 3-1, 3-0 Arizona. We'll be right back.
Hey, sir,
Love you, Coach. Thank you.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the second. It's been all Arizona so far. They lead it 3-0 over the Xpress from Colorado. 7, 8, and 9 scheduled to face Jay Kyle. It'll be Gilbert Valenzuela, Robert Valenzuela, and Paulo Rodriguez. Looks like we're going to have a timing violation. Home plate umpire says Gilbert Valenzuela was a little tardy getting to the plate, so strike one. And the first pitch to him is low and away, ball one. So count now 1-1. Gilbert Valenzuela out of Hereford, Arizona. 3 for 5 in the tournament, right-handed hitter. And that is bounced back to the pitcher, off the glove of the pitcher. And he is able to collect himself, gather the baseball, and throw a strike to Lindgreen. So Kyle off the mound very quickly to get the ball, throws a strike to Lindgreen, and Gilbert Valenzuela is retired. One out now. This will bring up Robert Valenzuela. He's out of Hereford, Arizona also. He is 0 for 7 for the tournament. Right-handed hitter and is doing the catching. And that'll be his first base hit of the tournament. That is in the gap in left center. He takes a strong turn at first and retreats back. Gale's over to get it quickly and gets it back in to hold Robert Valenzuela to a single. So a one-out hit for the Arizona Boom. And here is the 9-hole man, Paulo Rodriguez. Rodriguez out of Nogales. 1 for 5 on the tournament. He is playing second base. Off-speed pitch floats high from Jay Kyle, ball one. Overcast here in Wichita. They say it's supposed to get to 104. Not sure that's going to make it. Keep you posted. Good lead over there by Robert Valenzuela. That is in on his hands, driven to left. Davis coming in, goes to his knees and makes the play. Good hustle by Davis and left. That ball was off the hands a little bit, and he had to come a long way to get it. 2 outs now. Rodriguez is retired. Top of the order now here is David Oropeza. Flew out to the center fielder last time, left-handed hitter out of Nogales. Jay Kyle trying to get out of it without giving up any runs. A one-out hit to Robert Valenzuela. He's at first. And the pitch, that is popped to left. Davis ranging over to his right near the line and makes the play. So no damage for the Boom here in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. They lead it over the Xpress from Colorado 3-0. We'll be right back.
For every celebration, for every 6 a.m. wake-up call, for every heartache, for every homecoming, for every home, there is York. Environmentally responsible and technologically advanced to provide the optimal home environment while keeping you connected. Life by You. Comfort by York.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second. Sterling, Colorado in the hole, 3-0 to Arizona. Looks like there's going to be a timing penalty. Caleb Davis was a little confused. The catcher didn't take the ball down, decided not to take the ball down to second base. And they were waiting on Caleb Davis, so that'll be strike one. So the first pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. It'll be Davis, Prozo, and Sluicer here in the bottom of the second. And that is bounced to the right side. Rodriguez way to his right, unable to glove it, and that'll be a base hit for Davis. So a leadoff base hit for Sterling, Colorado. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Davis at first base. Here's the designated hitter, Rafael Prozo. Out of Alfred State, comes from the Bronx, New York. Steps in from the left side, open stance, and he takes a strike. Throw to first. Davis back in there. And here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch is batted foul. 0-2. Good change of pace there from Lerma. Lerma, 6'1", 175-pounder out of Sharita. And that is low. Ball one. And the 1-2. That is squirted foul. Nice play down there by the Sterling Express manager, Tom Kyle. Looked that one in very well. And throw back over to first. They're really worried about Davis. And the 1-2 is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two hits apiece. The only difference is 3 runs by Arizona. Off-speed pitch that floats just outside, just missed. Pretty good spot by Lerma. 3-2. Gotta wonder if they may send the runner here. And that is bounced to the right side. Slow roller to the second baseman. Rodriguez up with it. His only play is to first. And that'll retire Prozo. 1 out now. Here's Sam Sluicer. Sluicer 1 for 8 out of the Colorado School of Mines. Playing right field. Runner at second now, 1 out. That is skied to the left side. Third baseman Diaz giving chase. And that'll be about 7 rows up. Prime time foul ball catching time for little kids. Very few fans here, so bring them out. Slusser batting in the 8 spot. Right-handed hitter. And that's in there for a strike. So Slusser in the hole 0-2. Runner at second. A base hit would cut into that lead a little bit. Sterling 1-1 in the tournament. Lost to Austin on Saturday 9-3. And that's wide. 11-5 winner over Valley Center on Monday. And you're all up to date. First weekend of the NBC tournament is pool play. Winners advance to championship week. Runner goes, and that is squirted foul. So Davis had a great jump on that. Right-handed hitter. Had been tough for Robert Valenzuela to come up and throw him out. And the 1-2 off-speed pitch floats high. Count even out 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second base. Caleb Davis on there with a leadoff base hit. We're in the 2nd inning. Northwest Boom out of Arizona lead it 3-0 over the Colorado Xpress. And a 2-2. That is low, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. That is popped up. Center fielder coming in. Gonzalez comes a long way right in front of the Wingnuts insignia and makes the play. That ball was almost into no man's land, but that'll be out number 2. 9-hole man, Cody Martin. Martin 1 for 8. And swung on and missed. Good fastball from Lerma, 82 mile an hour. And Martin was a little tardy. And here's the 0-1. That's in there. Good strike on the outside corner. Lerma ahead, 0-2. And here's the 0-2. That is popped to the right side. Second baseman Rodriguez going out and making the call and the play. So Sterling, Colorado will strand a leadoff base hit here in the bottom of the 2nd. We've played 2. They trail Arizona 3-0. We'll be right back.
NBC baseball fans, make some noise if you wish you were mowing your lawn right now.
Just kidding. What if you could mow your lawn right from your stadium seat? Seriously, get out your phone, go to the App Store, and download the Lawn Buddy app. The first 100 people to book service with Lawn Buddy will be entered to win free lawn care for the rest of 2017. Lawn Buddy. Push button, get lawn care.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the third. All Arizona so far. They lead it 3-0. 2, 3, and 4 expected for the Boom. It'll be Diaz, Gonzalez, and Ramirez. Diaz walked in the first and scored, stole a base. Looks like we're going to have a timing violation. Pitcher Jay Kyle, according to home plate umpire, was a little bit tardy, being ready to throw. So ball one. Several timing, I think that's the third timing violation of this game. So players having difficulty adjusting to the time factor. And that is driven down the left field line, just foul. Just missed a double there by a few feet. Diaz comes in 2 for 10 in the tournament out of Nogales. Ball and a strike. Here's the leadoff man. That is bounced to the left side. Sparks to Hopper. He is up with it over to Lindgren in time. Leadoff man is retired. That's good news for the club from Colorado. And with one out, here's Nick Gonzalez. Gonzalez playing center field. And he takes a strike. Singled and scored and stole a base in the first. He's out of Vail, Arizona. 4 for 8 in the tournament. He's been swinging a hot bat. And that is driven to center. Gale's 5 steps back. He is camped and makes the play. The first 2 guys are retired for the Boom here in the top of the third. And here is the cleanup guy, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 1 today. No, he is 5 for 11 for the tournament. Struck out in the first. Out of Bisbee, Arizona. Off-speed pitch floats wide. Ball one. And that's popped foul. Lindgren giving chase, and that'll make the seats. Ball and a strike, 2 outs. Boom has not scored since the first. That pitch is squirted foul. Jay Kyle, not a power pitcher by any stretch of the imagination. He is hitting spots, changing speeds. And a 2-1. That is outside. 3 balls and a strike, 2 outs. Jay Kyle trying to retire the order in succession. And that is driven to center. Gale's a few steps to his right. He makes the call and the play. So the Boom do go in order here in the top of the third. After 2.5, they lead it 3-0. We'll be right back.
For 6 generations, this land is provided for this Kansas farmer's family. Now, it also provides affordable, clean energy for Kansas. Watch the full story at weststarenergy.com/cleanenergy.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the third. Sterling, Colorado in the hole 3-0. They have some work to do. They have top of the order up. It'll be Sparks, Gales, and Patterson scheduled here in the bottom of the third. Gerardo Lerma still out there for the boom. And the first pitch to Sparks, outside, ball 1. Sparks will be a senior at Monmouth. He is 0 for 1 today. 3 for 10 on the tournament. And the pitch, that is popped up. That's a big league pop-up. Catcher Robert Valenzuela and the third baseman comes in, and that's Diaz. Big league pop-up there. Diaz called off the catcher Robert Valenzuela to make the play. That was the prudent play, that's for sure. Diaz had the best angle. 1 out now. Here's Devon Gales out of Hill College. Tripled and stranded in the first. And he takes a strike. 2 for 8 in the tournament. 1 for 1 today. And a pitch is inside. 2-0. And here's a 2-0. That's going to miss. So 3 straight balls produced by Lerma. See if he can battle back, get back in the count. 1 out, nobody on. And that is bounced back to the pitcher. So he was swinging 3-0. Over to first in time. Not sure if he had the green light or not, or he forgot what the count was, but he was swinging 3-0, and that'll be out number 2. And here's J.T. Patterson. Walked in the first, so he's 4 for 8 for the tournament. And the left-hander takes a strike on the outside corner. Patterson out of Calgary, Alberta. And the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, fisted foul. Just missed going into the press box. And the 0-2 to Patterson. And he checked his swing. A pitch on the outside corner. Pretty good pitch from Lerma. Ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2. That is high and in. Count even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the third. Arizona leads it over Colorado 3-0. And that is wide, 3-2. Colorado Xpress out of the Rocky Mountain Collegiate Conference, winners of their season inning tournament, and 3-2 is high. It'll be a 2-out walk to Patterson. And it'll be up to Riley Bosch to keep things going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Bosch reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Steps in from the right side. He's 1 for 10 in the tournament. Big catcher out of Bellevue, and he takes a pitch wide. So that's 5 in a row from Lerma. And the 1-0, that is in there for a strike. Kind of a half swing there by Riley Bosch. And the count's even 1-1. And the 1-1's inside. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1 swung through and missed. Pretty good change of pace there from Lerma. Two balls, two strikes, 2 outs, runner at first, courtesy of a 2-out walk issued by Lerma. Here it is. And that's a check swing. He goes, and that'll do it for Bausch. So Sterling strands another one. We're through 3 in Wichita. They trail the Arizona Boom 3-0. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 4th. Boom leads it 3-0 over Sterling Express out of Colorado. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Boom. And first pitch swinging from Marcus Catalano is through the right side for a base hit. It'll be Catalano, Luis Valenzuela, and Gilbert Valenzuela scheduled here in the 4th. So a leadoff base hit by Marcus Catalano. He is 6 for 9, so he is swinging a hot bat. Leadoff hit. Here's Luis Valenzuela out of Tucson. 1 for 10, popped out to the center fielder in the 1st. And he takes a pitch low, ball 1. Good lead over there by Catalano. He's going. The pitch is swung on and fouled back. Ball and a strike. We're in the top of the 4th. And the 1-1. That floats in there high. 2 balls and a strike. Game 1 of 4 today. Valley Center plays the Austin Shockers next at 4 o'clock. Round Rock and Mulvane at 7. And 316 Elite versus Fort Collins in the late game. Pick over to first, and Catalano back in time. And the pitch, that's off the end of the bat, foul. Yesterday's scores: Jasper took care of Fresno 8-5. Golden Bears were over the Dirtbags 11-7. Great Bend over Hattiesburg 7-2. And Cheney over West Chase Express 12-9. Teams that are 2-0 will be Austin, Cheney, and that's it. They're the only 2 teams that are 2-0. And a swung on and a miss, and that'll do it for Luis Valenzuela. He was definitely handcuffed on that pitch. First base was occupied because Bausch did drop it. Unable to run. 1 out. Here's Gilbert Valenzuela out of Hereford, Arizona. 3 for 6 in the tournament. Bounced out to the pitcher first time up. And he takes a strike at the knee, strike 1. here's the 0-1. Good change of pace from Jay Kyle. Gilbert Valenzuela way out in front of that one. 62-mile-an-hour changeup. And it's 0-2. It's wide, 1-2. So Kyle out for his 4th inning of work. The only hiccup he had was in the first, gave up 3. He's kept the Boom scoreless ever since. Throw over to first, a little closer. Catalano back in there. Back for some pine tar, hopefully. Prozo 0 for 1 out of the Bronx. Throw over to first. And Lindgren back in there. Out of Alfred State. He is 0 for 1 today, hitless in the tournament. Steps in from the left side, open stance, and takes a pitch wide. Ball and no strikes, 1 out, runner at first base. Leadoff hit by Lucas Lindgren. Throw to first in time. We apologize for the technical issues. We're in the bottom of the 4th. That is bounced to the right side. That's Rafael Prozo. Over to second, or actually to the shortstop, to get the lead runner, and that's airmailed, and that is into center field. So Prozo will reach on a fielder's choice. Lindgren down to second. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Lindgren led it off with a base hit. Davis popped up, and Prozo hits into the fielder's choice, and that will be an error. First and second now, 1 out. Here's Sam Slusser. Slusser 0 for 1. 1 for 9 in the tournament. A big right-hander out of the Colorado School of Mines, and that'll hit him. So Slusser will wear that one. And just like that, the Express have them loaded up here in the bottom of the 4th. Express left the bases loaded in the first. We'll see if they can capitalize this time. 1 out, they're loaded up. Here's Cody Martin. And that's high, ball 1. Martin 0 for 1 today. 1 for 9 in the tournament. He's out of NJC. And the 1-0, that's in there for a call strike on the outside corner. Good spot by Lerma. Ball and a strike, 1 out, runners everywhere. And that is a soft liner, and that'll get into center field. 1 run will score. They're going to hold the trailing run, and they're still loaded. So that will be a 1 out base hit and an RBI for Cody Martin. So Lindgren will score, and that'll cut the lead to 3-1. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. Top of the order now for Ryan Sparks. Sparks out of Monmouth, 0 for 2 today. 3 for 10 for the tournament. And the first pitch to him, good healthy hack, swings through it and misses. Strike 1. One run across, base is still loaded, 1 out. Boom leads it 3-1 over the Colorado Express. And that's high. Ball and a strike. An off-speed pitch from Lerma floats high. 2-1 now. Hitters count for Sparks. Very shallow in right field. A lot of room in right center and in left center. Oropesa closer to the line. That is a good hack at a fastball, and that's fouled straight back. Sun starting to peek through full time now. Had some weather to the north that was causing the cloudiness. Rain is moving northeast. Should not be a factor here today. And the 2-2. That is skied to left field. Oropesa ranging over to his left. Center fielder Gonzalez makes the play. The runner tags. The throw is back into third base. And Prozo will score. And it's 3-2. Two down now. Here's Devon Gales out of Hill College. Gales tripled and was stranded in the first. 1 for 2 today. 2 for 9 on the tournament. First pitch to him. That's high, ball 1. Looks like Robert Valenzuela, the catcher, is going to go out and talk to him. It looked like he was crossed up on the play. Make sure they're all on the right page. Sometimes they'll change the signs with a runner at second base. And sometimes not everybody gets the memo. Ball and a strike. That is swung through and missed. Good change of pace from Gerardo Lerma. Ball and a strike. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. And tried to check his swing. He does. And takes inside. Like pretty good pitch from Lerma. Not so, says home plate umpire Chad Rogers. Sean Bolt over at first and Clint Wheeler over at third. And the 2-1 is wide. 3 balls and a strike. Lerma has surrendered 2 runs. Just 2 hits. And that is skied foul down the third base line. Diaz giving chase, and that'll be in the bullpen. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be off with the pitch. And here it is, fouled back. Good healthy cut by Devon Gales. Sterling Xpress has gotten a couple of runs here in the fourth. Cut the lead to 3-2. And here's the 3-2. And that's high. That'll load them up. So the Express has them loaded. It'll be up to J.T. Patterson to keep it going. Couple walks in the game, stranded both times. He's 4 for 8 for the tournament. Not the guy you want up with the bases loaded. Guy hitting .500. Patterson out of Calgary, Alberta. First pitch from Lerma. Here it is. That is foul straight back. And the 0-1 off-speed pitch. That is fisted. Soft liner to the third baseman. Diaz over in foul ground makes the play. And the Express are going to get a couple, but they're going to leave them loaded again. We're through 4 here in Wichita. Arizona Boom 3. Sterling, Colorado Express 2. We'll be right back.
Make the most of every single moment. After the game, head to visitwichita.com for all there is to see and do.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th, heating up here in Wichita. Temperature now 95 degrees, 102 heat index. Tight ball game, 3-2. Northwest Arizona Boom over the Colorado Express. Looks like there's going to be a timing penalty on Jay Kyle. A little bit tardy getting to the mound, so that'll be ball 1. It'll be Robert Valenzuela, Paulo Rodriguez, and David Oropeza scheduled here in the top of the 5th. And the first pitch to Robert Valenzuela swung through and missed, and that'll even it up 1-1. Valenzuela 1 for 1 today, 1 for 8 in the tournament. Off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and he's in the hole 1-2. Valenzuela out of Hereford, Arizona, doing the catching today. And that is a fastball wide. Kyle out for inning number 5 of work. He gave up 3 in the first, and since then has thrown up zeros. 8, 9, and 1. And that is popped up. Third baseman ranging in near the mound. That'll be Patterson. And he will record the out. Tough sun right now. He's looking right up into it. So that will be out number 1. Here's the 9-hole man, Paulo Rodriguez. 0 for 1 today. 1 for 6 in the tournament out of Nogales. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and foul straight back. And the next pitch is foul back also, 0-2. Some activity in the Arizona bullpen. And here's the 0-2 from Kyle. That just misses high. Looks like Ethan Davis getting loose down there, right-hander out of Billings. And that's a fastball from Kyle, fouled back. The difference today has been the 3-run homer by Marcus Catalano. 3-run homer in the first. Other than that, has been zeros. That is high. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 5th. 3-2 ball game, Arizona. And that is low. That'll run it to full. Here's 3-2 is going to be wide, so that'll be a 1-out walk issued to the 9-hole man. Top of the order, here's David Oropeza. Over 2 today, 2 for 7 in the series. He's out of Nogales. Left fielder hits from the left side. Swings through it for strike 1. And the 0-1. That's wide, ball 1. Keeping an eye on Rodriguez down there. He does run well. And the pitch is batted foul. 63 mile an hour on that one. Lots of movement. Other than the home run, the boom has really not squared up Kyle at all. That's a fastball. That is bounced foul. Good lead over there by Rodriguez. And that just misses wide. 3-2. And a 3-2. That is dumped into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So good piece of hitting by Oropeza. Just going with it, hit it on the outside corner, went with it, and dumped it into left. So that will be a 1-out base hit. Oropeza 1 for 3 today. This will bring up Daniel Diaz. So Rodriguez down to second base with 1 out. Diaz 0 for 1 with walked in the first, and he takes a pitch low and away. Diaz 2 for 11, hits from the right side, walked and scored in the first. Kyle checking the runners, holding it for a while, and he delivers. That is popped to center. Gale's coming in, second baseman Martin going out, and he makes the play. That was off the end of the bat. Diaz out ahead of that one, so that's out number 2. And here's Nick Gonzalez, 1 for 2 today. Four for 9 in the tournament out of Vail, Arizona. Single in the first, scored, and stole a base. And he swings through the first one, strike 1. Three more games to follow. You're going to want to stay tuned or come on out. That's in there for a call strike. That'll even it up. Actually, that'll be 0-2. 0-2 now to Gonzalez. Valley Center versus the Austin Shockers next. And the 0-2, that is wide, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Boom leads at 3-2. That is bounced just inside the bag at third. That will score a run. That'll be down in the corner. Davis have trouble playing the carom, and 2 runs will score. So Rodriguez will score, and Oropeza will score. And that'll make it 5-2. Base hit for Nick Gonzalez. He's down to second base. So that's Gonzalez's second hit of the game. Here's Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2. 5 for 12 in the tournament. And that is driven way foul down the left side. Ramirez with 3 RBI in the tournament. Quiet so far today. Popped out to the center fielder in the third. Good change of pace from Jay Kyle, and Ramirez swings through it. So Ramirez down in the count, 0-2. Wind continues to blow out to left field. That is bounced to the right side. A 2-hopper to Martin. He's up with it. Over to first in time, and that'll do it. Boom gets 2 more. They lead it 5-2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Arizona Boom 5. Colorado Xpress 2. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 5th. Boom get a couple more in the top. Looks like the leadoff hitter Riley Bosch is going to be a little tardy getting into the batter's box. He'll be assessed a penalty, strike 1, so he's in the hole 0-1. Lerma out there for inning number 5. And the first pitch to Bosch is swung through and missed. 0-2. The Express sent 9 men to the plate, actually 8 men to the plate last inning in the bottom of the 4th, scored 2. Did leave them loaded for the second time today. And that swung on and missed, and that'll do it for Bosch. One out. Here's Lucas Lindgreen. Single scored in the 4th. He's 1 for 2. 3 for 7 in the tournament. Struck out in the 1st. And the first pitch from Lerma just misses high. And the 1-0, that is wide. Two balls to nothing to Lindgreen. Lindgreen playing first base. And a pitch, foul straight back. Good fastball from Lerma. Lindgreen out of Sterling, Colorado, just graduated from Hastings. And a 2-1, that is sprayed foul down the right side. And that'll be out of play. Two balls, two strikes to Lucas Lindgreen. We're in the bottom of the fifth. 5-2 Arizona over the Sterling, Colorado Express. That is high. 3-2. Nobody on. Riley Bausch led off and struck out. 3-2 count now to Lindgreen. Here is the payoff. And that's in there for a call strike at the letters. Lindgreen wasn't sure. He was headed to first. Not so fast, says the umpire, and that'll be out number 2. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Gerardo Lerma. Here's Caleb Davies. He's 1 for 2 today. 2 for 5 in the tournament, and he takes a strike. Singled and stranded in the second. Popped out to the second baseman in the fourth. That is driven to left field. Oropesa going back. He's at the track. He's looking up. He jumps, and that's out of here. That will be a solo home run for Caleb Davis. And that'll get one of those runs back. That'll be 5-2 now. Boom. Davis squared that one up. That's the second home run of the game. Colorado Express chipping away here. Makes it 5-3. They got 2 last inning. Here's Rafael Prozo. Steps in from the left side. Reached on a fielder's choice. First pitch swinging. And that'll be out of play. Prozo hitless in the tournament. Bounced out to the second baseman in the second. Reached on a fielder's choice in the fourth and scored. And he takes a strike. 0-2 now to Prozo. Just missed outside. Good spot to miss from Lerma. And the 1-2 is driven to left field. Oropesa over near the line, makes the catch on the run. Good play by Oropesa, and that'll do it. But the Express get 1. They trail Arizona 5-3. We'll be right back.
Make the most of every single moment. After the game, head to visitwichita.com for all there is to see and do.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th. 5-3. Arizona leads the Sterling, Colorado Express. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 scheduled for the Arizona Boom. It'll be Marcus Catalano, Luis Valenzuela, and Gilbert Valenzuela scheduled here in the 6th. Here's Marcus Catalano, and he takes the ball wide. 3-run homer in the 1st, and a base hit in the 4th, so he's 7 for 10 for the tournament, and that's another base hit. That'll be through the right side, and Catalano is 3 for 3 today. This will bring up Luis Valenzuela, 0 for 2, and 1 for 11 for the tournament. Out of Tucson, Luis playing first base, steps in from the left side, and the first pitch to him is in there for a call strike. And the 0-1, that is a liner to the second baseman. He picks it up. Looks like he thought he picked it. The umpire is saying it skipped. He goes to first. Catalano over to second. The throw from the first baseman to the shortstop hits Catalano, and it's into the outfield. Nonetheless, that'll be 1 out. Looks like the coach is out to talk about it. And it's a pretty quick conversation. One out now. Here's Gilbert Valenzuela, the catcher. Correction, he's the right fielder. 0 for 2 today. 3 for 7 on the tournament out of Hereford. And that is driven to left. Davis over near the line and makes the catch. Fantastic play by Davis in left field. That was right there on the line, right at the foul pole. Went a long way to get it. Good jump on the baseball. That ball was smoked by Gilbert Valenzuela, but that will be out number 2. Now here's Robert Valenzuela. He's doing the catching. He is 1 for 2. 1 for 9 on the tournament out of Hereford. And he takes a pitch wide. Other than the home run in the first, Jay Kyle has done a pretty good job. And tries to check his swing, unable to do it, and that'll be strike 1. And the 1-1 is wide. 5 runs, 7 hits, an error for the Northwest Boom. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Xpress. We're in the top of the 6th. Game 1 of 4 today. That is driven to left field. Davis on the run, and he'll make the catch over his shoulder just near the track. So Northwest Arizona will leave one, and we're through 5.5. They lead at 5-3 over the Xpress from Colorado. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the sixth. New pitcher for the Boom. It'll be number 8, Ethan Davis. He's a 6'4", 190-pounder out of Billings, Montana. He's a right-hander. He will face 8, 9, and 1 of the Xpress order. 5-3 Boom. We're in the bottom of the sixth. First pitch to Slusser is wide, ball 1. Slusser hit by a pitch in the fourth and flew out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. Strike 1. And the 1-1. That is a good change of pace from Davis. And that's fouled back. That gets a piece of Valenzuela. Looked to be pretty far in on the hands of Slusser. Looks like Valenzuela's all right. Got to be a tough customer to play back there. And that pitch is fouled back. Good fastball at 84 from Davis. And that's fouled straight back. And here's the 1-2. And that's a good pitch on the outside corner. Kind of a half swing, and that'll do it for Slusser. And here's the last guy in the order, Cody Martin. He's 1 for 2, singled, got an RBI in the fourth. The first pitch from Valenzuela is strike at the knees. Correction, Davis. Good location from Ethan Davis. And that is bounced to the right side. Valenzuela lays out. Pitcher covering. Not in time. So Luis Valenzuela unable to snag it. Just slowed it down long enough for Rodriguez to pick it up. Pitcher covering, and that will go as a base hit for Martin. That'll be 2 base hits for him today. He's 2 for 3. And 3 for 11 for the tournament. Here's Ryan Sparks, top of the order. Throw to first. And Martin just gets back. Another throw to first, a little closer. Sparks 0 for 3 today. 3 for 12 in the tournament. Davis throws over again, really worried about Cody Martin. As he should be. Martin runs very well. Good lead over there. And that's low. Martin takes a good secondary lead after Davis goes home. It's pretty much a how-to run the bases, young people, if you're watching. And that pitch is swung on and fouled back. Ball and a strike to the leadoff man. Throw to first. He's back in there. Valley Center versus Austin Shockers next. And here's a 1-1. Runner's going. Here's the throw. Not in time. Martin stole that one. He had a couple of steps before Davis was able to deliver. So good jump for Cody Martin. He'll go as a stolen base. So Sparks with an opportunity to cut it to 1 right here with a base hit. a 2-1. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strike. Looked like a little 12-6 curveball from Ethan Davis. And here's a 2-2. That's in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Valenzuela. Kept in front of him well enough to keep Martin at second base. And here's the 3-2. That is driven to center. Gonzalez is right there, runner tagging. Here's the throw. And that is just a little bit offline. Good, strong throw from Gonzalez. And Martin down to third base. Wouldn't be surprised if they don't appeal that one. Two down now. Here's Devon Gales. He's out of Hill College. 0 for 1, couple walks. And he takes an off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Ethan Davis had a lot of success so far getting at least the soft off stuff early in the count. 1 for 8 on the tournament for Gales. And that's a fastball inside for a strike. 0-2. Ran that one in there at 82. And here's the 0-2. Just missed inside. Valenzuela going to hold it there for a second look. That didn't help. Wind appears to be picking up a little bit out of the south. Looks like we have some weather northwest of us. Doesn't appear to be coming this way. Here's the 1-2. That's bounced to the left side, and that'll get through the middle. Just left of the mound, that'll go through the middle. That will be a RBI single for Gales. So the Express cut it to 1. They trail it 5-4. And here's the third baseman, J.T. Patterson. Couple of walks today, flew out to the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. 4 for 9 on the tournament out of Calgary, Alberta. Runner goes. Here is the throw, and that's not in time. Good jump over there by Devon Gales. That'll be a stolen base. Second stolen base of the inning given up by Ethan Davis. Patterson a chance to tie it up right here with a base hit. Steps in from the left side. And an off-speed pitch is batted foul. So he's in the hole 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second base. And that is to Ramirez. He a few steps to his left over to first in time. Express are going to get one back. They're going to leave one. After 6 here in Wichita, Northwest Arizona Boom 5. The Sterling Express out of Colorado 4. We'll be right back.
For 6 generations, this land is provided for this Kansas farmer's family. Now, it also provides affordable, clean energy for Kansas. Watch the full story at weststarenergy.com/cleanenergy.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7. Tight ball game here in Wichita. Game 1. Pool A play, day 5. Be the Northwest Boom 5. The Xpress out of Sterling, Colorado 4. New pitcher for Colorado. It'll be Bryce Evelsizer. He's a 5'11", 190-pounder out of Royce, Texas. He's a right-hander. He will face 9, 1, and 2 of the Boom lineup. It'll be Rodriguez, Oropeza, and Diaz scheduled here in the 7th. First pitch to Rodriguez. That is up the middle for a base hit. So first pitch swinging. And that's a leadoff hit for the Boom here in the top of the 7th. Top of the order now, here's David Oropeza. Oropeza 1 for 3 today, singled in the 5th and scored out of Nogales. Steps in from the left side. He's 3 for 8 in the series. Off-speed pitch misses wide from Evelsizer. And that's a fastball squirted foul out of play down the left side. Count even 1-1. And that swung through and missed. Oropeza in the hole, 1 and 2. Nobody out, runner at first at base. We're in the top of the 7th. 5-4 Arizona. That is bounced to the right side and foul. Ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch driven to right center. Slusser ranging over to his right. Makes the play. Comes a long way to get it. And that'll be out number 1. Looks like we have a little weather west and northwest of us. Looks like it's moving in our direction. So we'll just keep you posted on that. Here is Daniel Diaz out of Nogales. And the first pitch from Evelsizer is inside, ball 1. Diaz 0 for 2. Walked in the first and scored, stole a base. He's 2 for 12, and he takes a strike. That'll even it up 1-1. And the pitch, that is up the middle for a base hit. Good base hit by Daniel Diaz. Couple hits in this inning given up by the new pitcher, Bryce Evelsizer. Rodriguez down to second. First and second, 1 out. Here's Nick Gonzalez. 2 for 3 today. 5 for 11 on the tournament. Singled and scored in the first. Stole a base. And that is going to be down in left center for a base hit. They're going to send the runner, Davis, over to cut it off. And the trail runner will be stopped at third base. So Rodriguez, the leadoff man who singled, will score. Diaz down to third, and a base hit for Gonzalez. Actually a double for Gonzalez. Six to 4 now, Arizona over Sterling, Colorado. Here's Manny Ramirez. 0 for 3 today. 5 for 13 on the tournament out of Brisbane, Arizona. And he takes a strike. Three hits on the inning given up by Bryce Evelsizer. Looks like there's some activity now in the Colorado bullpen. And that's a good pitch from Evelsizer. Good off-speed pitch. That's in there for a strike. And the 0-2. That's swung on and missed. And Ramirez strikes out for the second time today. He was way out ahead of that one. 2 outs now. Evelsizer trying to get his club off the field without further damage. Here's Marcus Castellano. 3 for 3 today, a 3-run homer in the first. Singled in the 4th and the 6th. And that pitch is driven up the middle, line drive. They had him played perfectly. Sparks was almost playing behind the bag, and that's driven right at him for out number 3. But the Boom get one. They leave a couple. We go to the bottom of the half of the 7th. Boom leads it 6-4 over Colorado. We'll be right back.
Let's say you start an engineering company, and you look at all this, the places where people need to work, play, and learn, what they need to live, what they need to live better. And you know which part you want to work on? All of it.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 7th. Boom leads at 6-4 over the Express from Sterling, Colorado. New pitcher. Looks like it's going to be Austin Grijalva. I'm going to butcher this one big time. He's out of Nogales. He is a 6 foot, 255-pound left-hander. That will be Austin Grijalva. First pitch swinging from Riley Bausch, and that is driven to right field, and Valenzuela is right there. And let's bring up Lucas Lindgreen. He's the first baseman. 1 for 3 today, couple strikeouts, base hit, and scored in the 4th. And the first pitch to him is low. And the pitch from Grijalva is low again. 2 balls to nothing. 4, 5, and 6 for the Express. That is driven to right field. Gilbert Valenzuela over to his right and will make it. So 2 up and 2 down, making it pretty easy for the new pitcher. Two down. Here's Caleb Davis. Solo shot in the 5th. 2 for 3 out of Oklahoma City University. And he takes a pitch low, ball 1. Three for 6 on the tournament. And it's inside, almost hit him. Davis had to skip a little rope to get out of the way of that one. Davis, good range in left field. That's where he's playing. Several key plays over there. Off-speed pitch, that is squirted foul. That got a piece of the on-deck batter, Prozo. The ball will find you no matter where you're at. And the 2-1 is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 7th. 6-4, Arizona over Colorado. Off-speed pitch is batted foul. And here's the 2-2. That is swung through and missed, and that'll do it. Looks like the Colorado Express are going to go in order in the 7th. We have played 7th. They trail the Boom out of Arizona 6-4. We'll be right back.
The city's not just built, it's grown to the needs of people. You make the infrastructure, the muscle, bone, and circulation, so natural to the body of the city that you almost forget they're even there.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 8th. Temperature now 97 degrees. We have a 6-4 score. Arizona Boom is over the Express out of Colorado. Boom will send up 6, 7, and 8. It'll be Luis Valenzuela, Gilbert Valenzuela, and then Robert Valenzuela. Here's Luis Valenzuela, hitless today. 1 hit in the tournament, and he takes wide, ball 1. Bryce Evelsizer will continue to work. Came in last inning, gave up a run, and that's wide, ball 2. Not sure Colorado can afford to give up any more runs at this point. Down to the final 6 outs, and that's wide. So 3 straight balls from Bryce Evelsizer. And that's wide, so that'll be a 4-pitch leadoff walk issued to Luis Valenzuela. This will bring up the right fielder, Gilbert Valenzuela. Hitless today, 0 for 3. He takes a strike. Valenzuela out of Hereford, Arizona. Pitch. Good change of pace from Evelsizer, and he swings through it. Valenzuela down in the count, 0-2. 3 for 8 in the tournament. That's inside. Ball and 2 strikes. Evelsizer, a pretty quick worker. And just missed high and away. Count even now, 2-2. Looks like the cloud cover has returned. Look like a high overcast here in Wichita. Here's the 2-2. That is bounced just foul. Count remains 2-2. Here it is. That's fouled down the left side. That was in on his hands, big time. Looks like Valenzuela's going to make him work for it. Fouling off a lot of pitchers. And that just misses high. 3-2. Some activity now in the Sterling, Colorado bullpen. And a 3-2 is fisted foul. Looks like number 25, Mark Alva, getting loose out of Denver. And a 3-2 again. That is foul. So good battle being put up by Gilbert Valenzuela. Evelsizer continues to fill up the zone. And a 3-2. That is bounced foul. And we'll reset it again. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner at first. And that's in the dirt. So Valenzuela wins the battle. And he draws a walk. Nobody out. Second walk in the inning issued by Bryce Evelsizer. Got to wonder how long they will go with him. Here's Robert Valenzuela. 1 for 3 today. 1 for 10 for the tournament. He's out of Hereford. Off-speed pitch misses high and in. And the 1-0. That's high. So Evelsizer struggling with a little bit of control at the moment. And the 2-0, that's high. 3-0. Wonder if they might turn Robert Valenzuela loose here with 3-0. And that's inside, and that's hitting. So Valenzuela will wear that one. And the bases are loaded. This will bring up the 9-hole man, Paulo Rodriguez. 1 for 2 today. Couple of runs scored, walked in the 5th. Base hit and scored in the 7th. Boom trying to bust this one wide open. We're in the top of the 8th. They lead at 6-4. Nobody out. Bases are full. Infield is in. And the first pitch to Rodriguez is high, ball 1. And the 0-1, that's in there. Good fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. Wouldn't be surprised if Arizona's taken a strike. And that is fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes. Rodriguez out of Nogales. And the 1-2. Off-speed pitch is batted foul. Rodriguez 2 for 8 for the tournament. He has a chance to do some damage right here. That is bounced up the middle. Shortstop feels it, steps on the bag, over to first in time for the double play. 1 run will score. So Gilbert Valenzuela scores. Robert is forced at second, and Rodriguez is out on the double play. Two outs now, and that's exactly what Bryce Evelsizer needs. We're at the top of the order. Luis Valenzuela down to third. And here's David Oropeza. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. And that is driven to left field. Davis back a couple of steps, has a beat on it, and that'll do it. So we're through 7.5. Northwest Boom gets 1. They lead at 7-4 over Sterling, Colorado. We'll be right back.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your cleats.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your cleats.
If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it.
Back! Let's finish strong!
If you're happy and you know it, clap your cleats.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 8th. Express now down 7-4. They'll send 7, 8, and 9 up. It'll be Rafael Prozo, Sam Slusser, and Cody Martin scheduled for the Sterling, Colorado Express. And the pitch from Kajava is inside. One and 0. And he is swung on and driven to the shortstop. Ramirez able to snag that one, and that'll be out number 1 for the Express. So Rafael Prozo lines to the shortstop Ramirez for out number 1. Looks like a new catcher for the Boom. Number 21, Miguel Figueroa, will take over for Robert Venezuela. And here's Sam Slusser. And he fouls that one back. New catcher, Sam Figueroa. And that is swung on and missed. And Slusser's in the hole, 0-2. Actually, that is Miguel Figueroa. Figueroa's out of Tucson, 6'1", 202-pounder. And that pitch is sliced foul. And the pitch from Gajalva is bounce down to the third baseman. Diaz up with it near the line. Throw is high, and that pulls the first baseman, Luis Valenzuela, off the bag. That ball was fielded behind the bag. We'll see how they're going to score it. I think that will go as an error. So Slusser will reach on the error with one out. Diaz had plenty of time. And here's Cody Martin. That is bounced back to the pitcher. Pitcher over to second, and they get the lead man. That's all they'll get. So a good play by the pitcher, Grijalva. Fielding his position, coming off the mound, and throwing a strike to second base. 2 outs now. Martin down at first base on the fielder's choice. Top of the order, here's Ryan Sparks. Xpress running out of time. Sparks 0 for 4, throw to first. And Martin's back in there. And that's a ball high. No activity in either bullpen. And Grijalva over to first. Made that one a little closer. Martin with 1 stolen base in the game. So he's always a threat to run. And two balls to nothing. Throw back to first. Martin back standing up. Be up to Sparks here to keep it going in the bottom of the 8th. That is skied to left field. Oropeza has a beat on it and will make the play. So that'll do it for the Xpress in the 8th. We have played 8. Score now, Northwest Arizona Boom 7, Sterling, Colorado Xpress 4. We'll be right back.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
Love you, Coach. Aw.
9 o'clock, you're pitching tomorrow.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 9th. New pitcher for Sterling. That'll be number 25, Mark Alva. 2 innings pitched so far in the tournament. He's given up 1 hit, a run, and it was earned. 3 walks and a strikeout. Two, 3, and 4 for the Arizona Boom. It will be Diaz, Gonzalez, and Ramirez. First pitch from Alva. Bounce to the left side, foul. We're in the top of the ninth. Boom leads at 7-4 over the Xpress from Sterling, Colorado. And that is up the middle. Gales right there to make the play. So that ball was lined right at Gales. That'll be out number one. This will bring up Nick Gonzalez. 3 for 4 today. Stolen base, scored a run in the first. Tough out. He's out of Vail, Arizona. And first pitch swinging from Alva. He swings through it, strike one. And here's the 0-1. That's in the dirt. 1-1. Alva hopes to hold the guys from Arizona at bay so they can get in and hit in the bottom of the ninth, maybe tie it up or go ahead. That's inside. 2 balls and a strike to Nick Gonzalez. And the 2-1 swung through and missed. Good healthy cut from Nick Gonzalez. And he'll come up empty. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the ninth. Boom leading at 7-4. And the 2-2 is swung on and fouled straight back. Valley Center Mud Daubers will take on the Austin, Texas Shockers up next. We'll have it for you about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. And that's in the dirt. 3-2. Gonzalez 6 for 12 in the tournament. And that is driven deep to left. Davis turns and looks, and it's off the wall. And it'll get by Davis. He retrieves it and is able to hold Gonzalez to a double. So that ball was stroked. A little more backspin, that gets out of here. So that's a 1-out double by Nick Gonzalez. That's hit number 4 of the game. Not even sure I'd even pitch to him anymore. Here's Manny Ramirez. Ramirez hitless today. 5 for 14 on the tournament. Couple of strikeouts today. Steps in from the right side. And that's inside. That gets away from the catcher. Not far enough for Gonzalez to advance. Ramirez wants to end the skid right here. Ramirez out of Bisbee, Arizona. 1 out. Sterling trying to hold them right where they're at. That's a good change of pace from Mark Alva, and he swings through it. Ball and a strike to the cleanup guy, Ramirez. They play him straight away and deep. And that's in the dirt wide. Good stop by Bosch. Two balls and a strike, 1 out, runner at second base. Boom trying to get a little bit of insurance here in the ninth. And that's high. 3-1. This might just be what Manny Ramirez needs to get healthy. A nice 3-1 count. Step back and look for a spot. And a 3-1. That is wide. And he'll lose him. So a 1-out walk issued to Ramirez. Runners at first and second now. Here is Marcus Catalano. Catalano 3 for 4 today, 3-run homer in the first. And here's the pitch. And he tries to hold up. And a half-hearted swing there. He's in the hole 0-1. Mark Alva in desperate need of a strikeout or a double play. And that is ripped into right center. They're going to send the runner. Gale's up with it, and he'll go to third. 1 run will score. So Gonzalez will score from second. And Catalano gets his 4th hit of the game. So Catalano down to first, and Ramirez at second. 8-4 now, Arizona. Here's Luis Valenzuela. 0 for 3 today, walked in the 8th, struck out in the 4th, and he bounces it to the right side. First baseman comes over, and that'll be Lindgreen. He flips to the pitcher, Alva, for out number 2. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Two out now. Here's Gilbert Valenzuela. Valenzuela playing right field. He is 0 for 3 with a walk. Walked in the 8th and scored out of Hereford. And that is in on his hands, bounced foul. And the 0-1s, that's in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Bosch. 1-1 now. Both catchers have been a wall today. And here's the 0-1. That is on the ground to the third baseman. Patterson up with it across the diamond in time. Arizona gets 1. They leave a couple. We're through 8.5. 8-4 Arizona. We'll be right back.
Mom, we're gonna be late.
I know.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Colorado running out of time and outs. They're down to their final 3 outs. New pitcher on the mound for the Boom. It'll be Cesar Dominguez. He'll come in and try to slam the door. 5'11", 175-pound right-hander out of Nogales. 2, 3, and 4 scheduled for the Sterling, Colorado Express. It'll be Gales, Patterson, and Bosch scheduled here in the bottom of the ninth. 8-4 Arizona. Need 4 to tie, 5 to go ahead. Here's Devon Gales. He'll step in from the left side. 2 for 2 today, actually 2 for 3 today with a walk. Tripled in the first, singled in the sixth. Good day for him. Try to keep it going right here. And first pitch swinging, good fastball at 84 from Dominguez. He swung through it, strike one. And the 0-1's in the dirt, 1-1. Ball and a strike, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the ninth. 8-4 Arizona. That's wide. 2-1. Gales out of Hill College. Played center field today. And that is a check swing foul. That'll even it up, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Nobody out. And a 2-2 from Dominguez. That is low, 3-2. Top of the order for Sterling. And the 3-2 is swung on and missed. Good curveball from Cesar Dominguez. And that'll be out number one. And this will bring up J.T. Patterson with one out. Patterson 0 for 2, a couple of walks. He's out of Bellevue, steps in from the left side. And he takes a strike at the knee, strike one. And that is squirted foul down the left side. Patterson in the hole, 0-2. Left game 2 of the day about 30 minutes after this one. That'll be Valley Center versus the Austin Shockers. And that's wide. Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is game 1 of 4 today, so plenty of time to get out here if you're in the area. Here's the 1-2. That is fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes. Dominguez trying to shut the door right here. And that is batted foul. Count remains 1-2, 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the ninth. Sterling down to their final 2 outs. They trail it by 4. That is bounced foul. Good at bat here by J.T. Patterson. Really making Dominguez work for it. And that pitch is driven foul down the right side. Just missed it by about 5 feet. That would have been a sure double for Patterson. Count remains 1-2. And another good foul ball. That's fastball. That's fouled back. Just missed the press box. And everybody over there scrambling. They probably need to wake up anyway. And the 1-2 again. Off-speed pitch. That's fouled off of Patterson. Like that one might have come up and hit him in the chest or underneath the helmet or someplace. Doesn't appear to be too worse for the wearer. He steps right back in there. And the 1-2, that's low, 2-2. Good eye there by J.T. Patterson. And the 2-2. Checked his swing. They appeal. He didn't go around. Count full now, 3-2. Looks like a pretty good pitch from Cesar Dominguez. And a 3-2. That is driven foul down the right side. Dominguez got all of that one. Correction, that's Patterson. Patterson, good wood on it. They're not letting it be easy for Dominguez to finish this thing out. Here's the 3-2. That is foul back. And the 3-2 again. Good off-speed pitch, and Patterson swings through it, so that'll be out number 2. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Cesar Dominguez. And it'll be up to Riley Bosch to keep it going. Bosch hitless today. 0 for 4. And he takes a strike. So Bosch 1 for 13 for the tournament. Right-handed catcher takes a pitch low in the dirt. Count even 1-1. Xpress down to their final out. And that's a good off-speed pitch. Checked his swing. They appeal. He didn't go around. Didn't look like it from here either. 2-1 now, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 9th. 8-4. Boom. Off-speed pitch, that's in there for a strike. 72-mile-an-hour changeup from Cesar Dominguez. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Xpress down to their final strike. And that is bounced to the left side foul. Good hands by the third base coach. He's up with it, tosses it to the dugout. And here's the 2-2. That is swung through and missed, and that'll do it. So Northwest Boom is going to come out on top, 8-4. Here's your totals for the Boom out of Arizona. 8 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. And for the Xpress out of Sterling, Colorado, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Win will go to Gerardo Lerma, and the loss will go to Jay Kyle. Arizona will go to 2-1 in the tournament. Sterling 1-2. Next game will be Valley Center versus the Austin, Texas Shockers. That'll start in about 30 minutes for Todd, Chris, and the gang. We are signing off for now. We will see you in about 30 minutes.